Alongside Geoff Haxton, I'm Chois Woodman. We're here in the First United Bank studio talking about Texas Tech and Kansas, looking towards the weekend where the Red Raiders are a slight underdog in Lawrence. And we're looking towards what Texas Tech has to do to win the football game. 3 keys to winning. I'm going to start off, Hax, and I'm going to start with what I think in road environments is usually paramount in almost every situation. That's taking care of the football. Takeaways would be nice, but taking care of the football was key for Texas Tech winning last week against TCU. You took care of the football, got a couple of takeaways, you win by a touchdown. You look back to the previous 2 games, you were gifting the football everywhere to your opposition. So if you're going in, especially against a high-powered offense like Kansas has, you do not need to provide them with any extra possessions. So I think if Texas Tech takes care of the football, they're going to have an opportunity to win this football game.
Yeah, it's always huge. When I think of this Kansas team, I think of them having a lot of success on the ground. Neal and Highshoff combined for over 1,000 yards, easy. These guys can really tote the football, but the one thing that gives Kansas an extra lift is their backup quarterback, Jason Bean, who's taken over for the injured Jalen Daniels. He's the fastest of all 3 of them. He can really fly. If he gets in the open field, it's trouble.
Yeah.
So slow that running game down. Try to make them pass. Try to make them beat you with Bean's arm. And he can fling it a little bit, but I'd rather him throw it and try to beat you than run it and try to beat you.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think the running games are going to be key within this game on both sides, and you highlighted that going into the TCU game. I'm going to do kind of a repeat from last week on a key to the game going into this one for the final one, and that's balance on offense. We've talked so much about Taj Brooks and getting him going, and that is extremely important. But you look at the best games for Texas Tech, and it's included good passing game and a good rushing game. And if Texas Tech can utilize that, use the run to set up the pass, go over the top on a not very good Kansas defense. We can talk about how good they are on offense, but they're not that good on defense.
Pretty pedestrian.
You're going to have to keep up with them and take advantage of miscues in the secondary at times. And if Baron Morton can complement what Taj Brooks does, much like he did last week against TCU, Tech's going to have an opportunity to win this game. That's coming up, an 11 a.m. kick, first 11 a.m. kick of the season. We'll have coverage beginning at 10 o'clock on Double T 97.3 for you. For Geoff Haxton, I'm Chois Woodman, here with the Double T Sports Network.